2025 Topps T205 Baseball Carton Hobby Box Random Teams Break number 5133. November 11th. Thank you all for joining. Get that live real quick. 1 second here. Teams are pinned in the comments below. All cards will ship. Should be seeing at least one auto. A lot of short prints coming up. T205. Pretty fun product to rip this year. A lot of cards will get cased up when we get it out to y'all, especially the short prints on the back. They're not cased up on the spot here. Probably one of the cooler box designs too. Starting with our first box here. Good luck, everybody. We got Matt Chapman for the Giants. That one is going to be a blank back. Blank back on the Chapman. San Francisco Giants to start. Jason Lawrence on the SPs. Here is Ketel Marte. The first two are usually the ones. No, nothing on this one. Ketel is just a base. Yeah, just a base. Ketel Marte. We got Michael King. Hunter Green. CC Sabathia. Seth Lugo. Buster Posey, Guerrero Sr., Pujols, and Happ. So blank back to start of Chapman. Giants on this one. Those are probably one of the harder SPs to get. Caden Dana is going to be a rookie, and it will also be a Piedmont for the Angels. Bryce Miller for the Mariners. Piedmont as well. We got a Jackie for the Dodgers. Nick York rookie. Andrew Jones. Greg Maddux. Willie Mays for the Mets on that. DJ Hers. Nolan Ryan for the Rangers. And Walner. Next pack's coming up. We got another Chapman and we got a Wood. Chapman, I think we got a Wood with a gold border. Is this Chapman just a base? Chapman's a base. I guess that makes sense. You only get two. Francisco Alvarez, gold border. It's a Yankee coming up here of Jorge Posada. Solid one for the Yanks. On the Wood. A little bit off-centered, though, on the backside. Yankees, Jeremy B. Nice. Wood Posada. Solid start. Adames, Doyle, Kobe Mayo rookie, Barrios, Nico Horner, O'Regans, and Trammell. No. Final pack, box one. Oh, it's an all-star hat? Damn, I missed that. What about the Giants one? Was that an all-star? Chapman in the first one? Blake Snell for the Dodgers, sweet cape roll. We got Tovar for the Rockies on the Sovereign. Verlander base, Skeens base, Vientos, Fitz, Johnny Bench, Hudge, Tatis, and Mike Schmitz. Yeah, let's go back to that Ketel. Oh, you're right. Was an all-star hat. D-backs on the board. Arizona Sam Cook. So actually a good amount of short prints early. Some of the better ones. Could tell. Moving on to the next box. Did I miss anything on that Chapman? That was on the front? No, it's just a normal Chapman, I believe. Just the Cattell? All right. Okay, next box coming up here. So far, pretty decent start. We still got the auto live. Wouldn't be shocked if we see a couple other short prints. If you're in absolute, we're gonna run that after this. We got the basketball break as well. Tennis spot. Get to your random team and Topps hobby basketball. One boxer. A pretty cheap price to get in. We got Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Polar Bear. Come on, let's see a big one on the Shohei for the Dodgers. Dodgers going to Jason Lawrence. Piedmont. So somewhat common, still nice. Goldie, Tommy Edman, Shane Bieber, Seager, Ben Joyce, Alcantara, Caden Dana, and Johnny Damon. Shohei. That was our first Polar Bear for the Cardinals, going to Lucy on the Mason Wynn. We got Brett Saberhagen. Royals on this one. This one will be a cycle. Jackson Holiday, 101 for the O's. There we go, JT. 101 Holiday. You don't see too many numbered cards. Christy Mathewson back on the 101. I think only these ones are numbered. The Christy Mathewsons on the 101. Nice hit for JT. So a lot of bangers in this one early. I feel like the auto is going to be good too. It just feels that way. 101 Holiday. Very nice. We got Profar. These should all be base. Nimmo, Flaherty, Jimenez, Kate Povich, Seiya Suzuki, Pepiot, Ben Rice rookie. Yeah, this is probably the best one we ripped so far for sure. Just off the first half. We've hit some big cards out of this product, but we haven't hit this many short prints. Woods, the All-Star Game hat, the 101. We got Big Poppy. Sweet Capril. Alcantara rookie is going to be a rookie series for the Cubbies. Randy Johnson base. Bryce, Pete Alonso, Trevor Hoffman, Chris Sale, Luis Gill, Bailey Ober, and Gavin Lux. Big Poppy for the Red Sox, Blake. Final pack. Cantillos for the Guardians, American Beauty rookie. Nick York, he's actually pretty solid too. Nick York is a Piedmont for the Pirates. Aparicio, DeGrom, Dontrell Willis, Will Smith, Jared Jones, Suarez, Hershiser, young Hershiser. Kind of looks like Tommy Edman. Connor Norby. All right, 2 to go. American Beauty, first American Beauty as well, hitting all of them. Still looking for the ink. Brent Rooker. Another polar bear and another wood coming up of Austin Wells. Yankees taking both the woods down. Austin Wells. This is a good box here. 2 woods. Wells for the Yanks. Jeremy B again. Yachty, Gonzalez, Lux. Jacob Wilson's the auto for the A's. Wow. Mike Cox. Definitely the best box we've ripped of this so far. Hitting on all spectrums. Jacob Wilson auto. Going to Oakland. Put these up here. I feel like we got to run this back. Dontrelle Willis, Buxton, Carpenter, Verlander, and Scherzer. Polar Bear on the Rooker. You'll find another 101. Leo Jimenez for the Blue Jays, going to be a Piedmont. George Foster for the Reds will be a drum. Wow. Even a drum now. Hoffman, Norby, Nolan Ryan, Abreu, Nola, Michael King, Lau, and Pete Alonso. Pretty sure we've hit every single one you could hit. Are we missing one? In terms of the backs. Here is another one. This is a one for the randoms. Huntington Avenue Grounds, I believe. It says Boston, Vintage Ballparks. I'm going to check the checklist. If this goes to the Red Sox on the checklist, it'll go to the Red Sox. If not, it'll be randomized between everybody. So now we got a ballpark. It's the first ballpark we've hit. Here's Jack Flaherty. Sweet Capril, Tigers. Dwight Evans, Frelick, Jacob Wilson again, Matt Olson, Walker Buehler, Ozzie Albies, Del Castillo, Ichiro. Last pack. Yeah, only 2 more breaks on the board right now. Depending on when the absolute break ends, this might be the last 2: Topps Basketball and UFC. Jace Young, Rookie Series. We got Sean Manaea, Gold Border. Justice, Cowser, PCA. Morel, Nimmo, Bueller, Santana, Locklear. Last box coming up. Anybody know on that if they're on the Red Sox checklist, or are they for randoms for that? The Huntington Avenue Grounds. Anybody know? Lucy, do you know about that? What it says on the checklist? We're going to randomize it. Santana for the Twins, going to be a Piedmont. We got Mark Grace for the Cubbies. This one's going to be a Sovereign. Mason Wynn, India, Bellinger, Birdsong, Cantillo. There's Koufax. Pulled his auto out of this. Not sure. Corey Seager is going to be for the Rangers. Sweet April. Darling for the Mets. Going to be a Piedmont. Base Arenado Acuna. There's another Shohei for the Dodgers. Teoscar Justice Tucker. All right, 2 packs left. With a lot of damage done already. I think I know we pulled the President. I think the President is the only thing off the top of my head is that we would need to hit for this box to hit all spectrums. Got Schwellenbach for the Braves, rookie series. Luis Gil for the Yankees, going to be a polar bear. Bryce, Phillies. Helsley, Tovar, Neil Cruz, Will Wagner, Whitcomb, Cowser, and Jackson Jobe. Final packs coming. It does go to the Red Sox. All right, thank you very much, Lucy. I do appreciate that. So that's going to the Red Sox on the Huntington grounds. It does say Boston on the back, so that's why I wanted to make sure. Luis Gil, polar bear. So that will be going to Blake. That is the first one we pulled of the old stomping grounds. Final pack coming up. Closing with Andrew Vaughn as a White Sox. Piedmont. Last one was the weakest of the bunch. Sweet Capril. Dropping Garcia Parra for the Red Sox. Robin Yett, Albies, Palmeiro, Jace Young, Blanco, Adley, Austin Riley will cap the break, but a nice box. Give me a second to do the recap. 1 second, everybody. I do have a couple more of these boxes. We'll probably not run this back, but maybe later this week. We'll get another one posted up. All right, everything did get cased up here. So let me just get it situated. We'll get into it. 1 second. Thank you once again for joining. Start here, some base. These are going to be, this is a drum. Cantillo's an American Beauty. Blake Snell, Sweet Caprils. Actually, might be better if we just go like this. Sweet Caprils. Jared Jones, Seager, Flaherty, and Big Poppy. 1 second, let me do it this way. We have 1 blank back Chapman, 2 gold borders, Manaea and Alvarez, both for the Mets. 1 cycle, Saberhagen. These are all Piedmonts. Shohei. We have 2 Sovereigns, Tovar and Mark Grace, and 3 Polar Bears. Mason Wynn, Rooker, Luis Gil. For the Red Sox, we had the Huntington Avenue Grounds, and then Rookie Series, Schwellenbach, Jace Young, Alcantara. All-Star Game hat of Ketel Marte for the D-backs, 2 Woods, both for the Yankees, Posada and Austin Wells. Our auto was Jacob Wilson, nice one for the A's. And a 101 Jackson Holiday for the Orioles, Christy Mathewson back. Thank you guys once again for hopping in this one. We will be running Absolute next if you're in that. Basketball has a couple spots left if you want to jump in that one before it gets closed. I will see you on the next piece.